Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the first, at least for us, X3 M40i 2022 model. I do apologize if there's any wind noise coming through. It's a little bit breezy today. But this is what BMW calls the LCI, or Life Cycle Impulse, also known as a refresh, mid-cycle refresh, wherever you want to call it. That's what BMW says it is, LCI. So there are basically a lot of changes for the X3, the G01 chassis, and for the M340 in particular. So front fascia is really a lot different. So the kidney grills are connected. You notice for the M340i, excuse me, the M40i version, is that the kidney grills aren't cerium gray. They're actually chrome. Now, I haven't had the chance to order an X3 M40i. I think we got this one on a trade, but I don't know if it has the extended shadowline trim. Hopefully it does, but I'll find out very shortly. So a much more aggressive front fascia, or air dam, whatever you want to call it. A lot more intakes here. And so the sensor down there for the driving assistance professional package. I'll talk about changes in that for the X3 momentarily. But you notice for the X3 M40i, the grills are double slotted kidney grills, which is usually reserved for an M model. In this case, it's an M Performance model. The other, I think, sticking point for me is this M badging here on the front. I think it's, to me, a bit tacky. It doesn't go with the overall design. So usually that's reserved for an actual M model, so like an X3M, X3M Competition, etc. It just doesn't look too great in my opinion. Let me know what you think about these changes for the X3 M40i in appearance. All right, and the headlights, I believe, are different. I really wish we had a 21 X3 to compare it to. Unfortunately, inventory being as it is, we don't have any 21s in stock. So hopefully eventually we'll get a comparison side by side between the two pre-LCI and LCI models. The other thing that's noticeable is the M-style mirror caps. Again, for me, kind of a tacky touch. Your opinion may vary, and that's perfectly fine. All right, and we got these new wheels. I believe these are new. I don't know what style they are. I'll have to look them up. But these are 19-inch wheels with the all-season run-flat tires. The M calipers in blue, which go well with the Phytonic blue. Of course, could have gone red, but I didn't expect this car. So out back, there are more changes. I think very noticeable are the Halo Energy Sword tail lights here. When I saw these in pictures when the car was revealed, I immediately thought of Halo. You might have to be of a certain age for that to jump out to you, but that's what it definitely looks like to me. Much more aggressive diffuser as well. And the other noticeable difference is the badging. It's in chrome again, rather than what's been the standard, at least for a few years or several years, is the cerium gray badging for the M Performance models. And that, at least for the 22, is gone. So really strange choices going on here. But the side profile basically I think is the same vehicle as the pre-LCI. We'll hop in on the inside once we complete a lap around the car so you guys can take in what the LCI looks like. So we'll have more videos of X3s as they come in, looking at the 30i's and the M Sports. And gone, at least for this model year, is the 30e plug-in hybrid version. That's been removed from the US market. So now we've got the interior in cognac. That's cognac Vernasca leather, which I think looks pretty good. There are also options for Sensitech 2.0, which is the perforated Sensitech, which made its debut on the 21.5 series. I think a really good choice if you want to go leather and maybe put that money to use elsewhere in terms of options. Good choice. All right, interior-wise, big changes. So it is now fully iDrive 7. The start-stop button is no longer up here, which I believe was for Service Pack 15, I want to say, and now Service Pack 18 cars have that start-stop button down here by the shifter. So that's how you can tell, at least from the inside, it's much different. Obviously, the other big thing here is the improved screen size of the central display unit, or the iDrive screen. Much, much bigger. You also notice in the instrument panel is that driver attention camera. So this means this actually has the Driving Assistant Professional package, which includes the assisted driving mode, turning them on here and switching modes, as well as distance control. So this assisted driving mode will help you basically have a lane keep assistant, and self-driving for about 10 seconds at highway speed, so above 40 miles per hour. You also have the option for extended traffic jam assistant. The car is going to drive itself with minimal input from you in terms of touching the steering wheel, but you do have to make sure you're paying attention. So all that's different for the LCI version, I think. Obviously, it's been a while since I've been in an X3 regular one. I have been in the comp, but I can't remember what the center stack looked like. But I believe the venting is a little bit different than in the 21. But that's about it for like big interior differences. So eventually, I did mention that we'll get a comparison video of the 21 and 22. I think we have maybe 1 or 2 21s coming in, strangely enough. If not, we'll just get a CPO one to show you the differences between the vehicles. But nothing else is really jumping out at me other than the center console, iDrive screen, and maybe a few other minor details to go along with Service Pack 18. So, look at the interior on the rear seat. So here's what we got interior-wise. So basically nothing really different than the pre-LCI. Not many huge interior change differences. All of it really basically was the front and rear fascias, iDrive, full iDrive 7, and a few other things here and there. But let us know what you think of the 2022 X3 M40i with all of its changes, especially with the changes with the M Performance logos and design changes that have made this look more like an M car than previously. So do you guys like these M-style mirror caps or wing mirrors? Do you like the double slack grills on the non-M car? How about the M badging up here? Personally, I don't think I'm a fan of those changes. I think it spent all that time doing the cerium gray. Why not keep it and start changing it now and sort of blending M Performance and M models? But that's it for this quick little tour of the 2022 X3 M40i. We'll see you at the next video.